Hi everyone, Ben Dolan with Dolan Capital Advisors. Hope you're doing well and thanks for joining today. We're going to be talking about health savings accounts and the incredible tax benefits that come along with utilizing health savings accounts. So I'm going to share my screen here. So first, what is a health savings account? Well, a health savings account is a custodial account that you set up with a qualified HSA trustee, like a Fidelity or a Schwab, or whoever your HR firm has designated as your HSA custodian. And you use the funds in your HSA to pay for certain medical expenses. Eligibility is generally for those that have signed up for a high deductible health plan. In 2026, there's also HSA availability for those in a bronze plan or a catastrophic plan. So you can check with HR and your health plan to see if HSAs are available. There's two main uses for HSAs. Current medical expenses like deductibles, dental services, vision care, that kind of thing. You can reimburse yourself for those expenses. You can also invest the funds that you put into your HSA and then down the road pay for past, current, and future medical expenses. And we'll talk a little bit about how that works more in a second. One big warning about HSAs is you want to make sure that you don't pick a health plan just because it has an HSA. You want to make sure that that health plan is right for you and your family. Contributions to HSAs in 2026, $4,400 if you're single, $8,750 if you're a family, and if you're 55 plus, you can put an extra $1,000 into your HSA plan, which is great. You're always 100% vested in your HSA money, so it's yours immediately. This next point is very important because I hear a lot of confusion about this. HSA funds are not use it or lose it. That's FSA. That's the flexible spending account. HSA funds can roll to the future so that you can use them, which is really, really important. Okay, let's talk about tax efficiency. Three main tax advantages of HSAs that make them the most tax efficient accounts available to you. One, contributions are not subject to income tax. Two, money can be invested and grow tax-free. And three, withdrawals are not subject to tax as long as they're used for qualified medical expenses. So, what's the best use of an HSA? The best use is to save the max each and every year and invest the balance for the long term like any other type of retirement account. Then cash flow your medical expenses each and every year, keeping excellent records. And then in retirement, you can reimburse yourself for past medical expenses and use that money to go on vacation. It's a great way to use your HSA funds if you can. Let's look at an example. So let's say you save $8,000 per year in your HSA for 10 or 20 years, and you earn 7% compounded annually on your HSA investments. Let's also assume that you're in the 37% marginal federal bracket and pay 4% in state income tax. Here's the results. After 10 years, you'd have saved $80,000. Your federal income tax savings would have been $29,600. Your state savings would have been $3,200, and your HSA balance would be over $118,000. Pretty good. What about 20 years? You would have saved $160,000. Your federal income tax savings would have been $59,200. Your state tax savings would have been $6,400. And your HSA balance after 20 years would be $350,000 plus. Pretty awesome. Dolan Capital Advisors is a registered investment advisor here in Charlotte, North Carolina, with the mission of simplifying finances and reducing stress for physician clients. We currently manage about $180 million. We have a fiduciary relationship with all of our clients, which means we always commit to act in their best interest. And we're fee only, which means our only source of compensation comes from our clients. You can reach out to us by email at info@dolanca, again, info@dolanca, or you can hit the Get Started button on our website, which is dolanca.com, again, dolanca.com. Thanks again for joining. Take care.